Good morning, and welcome to Morning Brew with your girl Jermaine. So, hey, I hope you have a chance to take a quick coffee break if you're at work. If you're getting ready, prepared for something, and you just want to stop by and get a brew for the day, make sure you stop by here, Morning Brew. So, this is going to be a great, great brew today. Yes, it is. Discipline is a form of self respect. Whoo. Yes, I am drinking my coffee today and I need to take a sip on that. Okay. That topic. Oh my gosh, this is so good. And boy, I need this because I'm a little tired. But this message today, discipline, discipline is a form of self respect. Okay, this is a twist today on discipline. So, hey, if you're chiming in, make sure you join the community. Let me know what you are drinking. What are you drinking this morning? Do you have your coffee with you? Are you drinking tea? Are you drinking maybe a smoothie? Maybe just water because you need to stay hydrated, right? And it's been so hot lately. So, but yes, I needed a caffeine fix this morning. I did. I did. So, anyway, let me get into this message. So, if you are chiming in, hopefully Instagram, I know Instagram has been having some issues, the live feeds um, with StreamYard. So, hopefully Instagram is okay today. But let me know if you're having problems or not. All right, so let's get into this message. Discipline is a form of self respect. You know how we do. We take a pause and we pour into purpose. So let's talk some truth this morning. Do you realize motivation is fleeting? hmm It comes and goes like the breeze, like the wind blowing outside sometime. But discipline, let's focus on discipline. Discipline is what shows up even when you don't feel like it. Good morning, Jesse Moss 92775. Good morning. So, we're talking about discipline is a form of self respect. And so, discipline is hard sometimes. I'm going to tell you, I'm dealing with it right now, and we'll get a little more into it. But let's talk about how discipline is not about punishment or restriction, it's about honoring your future. So, I just want to put a whole different twist on the way you may look at discipline, okay? And hopefully, this coffee brew today, it will help you see discipline in a whole new light that will give you inspiration and, yes, motivation every day to be able to really focus on being disciplined. And like I said, I am the first partaker of it. So I am definitely sipping on this brew today because I need it as we speak right now. Discipline. Because as you guys know, I've been talking about working with my new artistic coach for sculpting this body, getting me right. And you know what? He can only do but what he can do. It is up to me being disciplined enough to stick to the plan. Stick to the plan even when taking a vacation. So I took a vacation around quick getaway around the 4th of July weekend. And you know what? That's a true test of how disciplined you are when it comes to really looking at your future. Because that's how I have to put it. So, as I'm making a decision to work on my body, as not just my body, but just my mental, also working on getting my health right in order, because, as we get older, things start going by the wayside, right? So, making a decision to just want to live a healthier lifestyle, eating better foods, and really focusing and paying attention to what my body is saying, right? So, I'm working with um, a coach out of California, actually. And in the process, we are doing his book, right? And so, Kanju, Kanju Hakim, he is a award-winning bodybuilding. He's I don't really like using the word trainer because he has a real different spin on things, and he is an artist. That's what I'm going to call him. He is my artistic coach, right? From a standpoint of helping me to really sculpt this body the way I see myself moving forward, and making sure that my lifestyle changes when it comes to eating habits and all that stuff. He's kind of getting me right in alignment, right? But now, as a coach, he can only do his part. It's my part to be disciplined enough. And now I'm going to go back to this topic. Discipline is a form of self respect. Being disciplined enough to do what I need to do so I can see myself in the future, right? Good morning, Leslie. Good to have you stop by for a coffee break. So, we're talking about, once again, discipline. Discipline is a hard word. Even when you think about the word, it's a hard word because it doesn't only deal with you formulating new habits and stuff. And really, well, let me tell you what it's really about. So in today's brew, you know, discipline is about shifting your mindset. Mindset, everything. Get your mind right so discipline can do what it's supposed to do. So it's not just about I have to do this because my trainer or my coach is telling me you need to do these things. This is your regimen. This is your workout plan. This is your meal plan. And these are the things you need to do. So it's not just about doing that. My mind has to be lined up with the very actions of what is required of me during this time. And so when I say this message is so on point, because yes, I fell all the way off the wagon when I went away on vacation. And it was hard to really get back. I think I left the discipline in the Dominican Republic. I did. So now I have to go back and get it. So, but this message is so on time because I've been conditioning my mindset to make sure that I am getting ready to align my mind. I always say my mind, my mouth, the things I'm putting in my mouth, this food stuff, and just my mental, my body, with aligning myself with what I need to do next moving forward in order to really be disciplined enough. So it's not because I have to do this. It's I deserve the results this will create. And that's how I'm looking at things. I'm shifting my mindset. So I don't know, whatever that thing is, that discipline has become such a struggle for you to really stay disciplined in that very thing that you see the end, but you have to go through the journey first in order to get to the results you're looking for. So whatever that thing is for you, I really hope that you are able to find something in the message today that you can, take away to really help you stay disciplined and focused, because, like I said, it's about honoring your future. So let me get a little more into this, right? Discipline is how you speak to your future self with action. You didn't think about it that way, did you? You didn't look at discipline, that discipline is literally like a voice that can speak to your future. It's speaking to yourself today for what it is going to be in your future. No, we didn't look at discipline like that. We just looked at, oh my gosh, I got to make this happen. Okay, let me get up. I got to do this. Even if I don't want to do this morning, I got to get on my bike and I got to keep riding for the 30-minute cardio. I got to start taking these walks again every morning to really help my cardio, right? Whew, sometimes I just don't want to do it, but I need to do it. And that's what discipline will do. Discipline is the voice that's telling me, get up, you got to do it. Because remember, you know what? One day at a time. But just think, after 30 days, look at the results that you're already seeing. So, discipline also. It's respecting your purpose enough to stop negotiating with distractions. Mm, discipline. Boy, I told you, discipline is a hard thing. It's a real truth, and it will make you stop in your tracks and look at you. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? All right. Discipline is waking up with clarity, showing up with consistency, and letting your habits align with your highest vision. I bet you never looked at discipline like this before. So, discipline. Yeah, that's what it's doing. Okay. So, in today's coffee break, we're diving right into it. So, let me give you my 4 pointers today, right? On this coffee break. Why discipline is an act of self love and not self control. How small, consistent habits outlast emotional highs. Whew, man, discipline is something else. Also, reframing hard work as a gift to your future self. So, discipline is a gift to your future self. Look at it as a gift because you know what? We like getting gifts. So, if you see discipline as something, as a gift that's being given to you, if you see discipline as that, then maybe it won't feel like it's so hard to do. And, like I said, it is all about mindset. So it's the mind over the matter. And look at discipline as your gift. And so, because that's how I'm going to start looking at it. So I can get back on my A game. So I can make my coach proud to know that, yes, you can post me now because look at my results, right? All right. So, and the fourth thing, building boundaries that protect your time, your peace, and your purpose. So, if you can look at these four things and how discipline plays a key role in this, it might help you start looking at discipline a whole different way, that word, and also the actions that will give you the results in your future that you're looking for, right? So, you don't need to feel inspired every day. You don't. You just need to decide who you are and show up accordingly. So you all know when I started this, right? I started saying that the biggest thing for me in doing these lives Monday through Friday, the biggest thing was, Jermaine, you have to be consistent. You have to show up every day. You cannot start this thing and then stop it and then have to start all the way over from ground zero. So you have to be consistent. And I think that was one of the biggest challenges that I had to deal with doing my lives every day. And so I think I'm doing pretty good, but you know what? I'm not going to give myself too much credit because every day, thank God, I love doing this. So every day I'm looking forward to doing it. So that's how I have to start looking at discipline. And I tell you, I'm like, Lord, please help me fall in love with working out. That's real because whew, help me fall in love with working out. But once again, it's me being consistent and showing up every day, every day, to do what I need to do so I can see the results. And like I said, just by showing up, I'm already over 60,000 live recordings. 60,000 live recordings. And with that, it's like, wow, one day at a time. And now look at where I am. And my YouTube is growing crazy globally. So thank you. Thank you all for just stopping by for some coffee, some tea, whatever it is you're drinking, to just stop by and see what the brew is for the day. I really appreciate it. And you know what? It takes all of you to make all of this possible. So I'm inspired, I'm encouraged, and I'm disciplined because every day, Monday through Friday, it is my commitment to show up, God willing, on time, 10:30, to bring the brew of the day. So, all right, let me get back into the message. We're coming to the close, right? So, so if I could just say this, because the truth is, when you respect yourself deeply, you won't let convenience talk you out of commitment. Mm. When you respect yourself deeply. I guess I just wasn't respecting myself, huh? when I was like, you know what, I'll get to it tomorrow. You know what, the week has gone by. You know what, I'll start again next week. Maybe that, yeah, I wasn't showing really respect to myself. And the thing is, listen, life is life in, time is flying by, and these bodies eventually will go back to the ground, right? So it is my responsibility why I'm here to take care of this vessel God has given me. So, yes, this message, discipline, this message today, discipline is a form of self respect. I feel like it was a punch right in my gut, something that I needed. I really needed this. And so, in my close, in this message today, we raise our mugs to the version of you and who you're becoming. It's not perfect and it's not always motivated, but disciplined. And that's enough. So, take this word discipline, really start seeing it in a whole different light. That it can really help propel you to see the you in your future. But it does take work. It just will not happen just because you speak the word. You have to put an action behind it. And so that very thing, it doesn't feel good. You really don't want to do it, but you know you need to do it. And I am speaking to me first and foremost. I need to get back on my plan because in a few months, I could see this total transformation happening. But I have to be consistent and I have to stay disciplined. It is worth fighting for me in my future. I'm going to say that. And so for you, I encourage you to whatever that thing is, you keep putting it down. You pick it up, you put it back down. You pick it up, you put it back down. And you need to be disciplined in it. I hope this message finds you wherever you may be. And I hope you can take away something from this message. Okay. So, with that being said, let me just make some quick shout outs to those that's joining the community today. So, hey, sis, my sister, my real sister. Hey, sis, thanks for joining in. And thanks for the compliments or the encouragement. Doing a great job. I appreciate that, especially coming from family, right? Because they can be your hardest critic. And then on Instagram, I see Instagram is working. So we do have Blacks In joined, and we have the Harmon Entertainment Group, and we have Double Exposure NYC. Thank you so much, guys. And for all those out there that you're joining in for your coffee brew and the coffee break, and you just don't want to come in the community, that's okay. I still appreciate you. But please, in the description, I always leave how you can stay connected, especially go over to the YouTube platform, Hope of Vision Connect. Make sure you join and subscribe. Leave some comments. Watch some of the previous coffee brews. You can also catch those on Facebook, Instagram. Well, Instagram, I got to figure out how to take it out of archive. Well, how to put them in archive so you can watch them. But for now, listen, I'm also even on Substack. Yeah, I'm figuring all this stuff out. So, and these will become available again. So these will become available on my podcast, the audio version. So Spotify, Apple Music. So yes, we are working on making all of these coffee breaks available to you. So thanks again. See you tomorrow. And tomorrow's Thursday, right? Yeah, we got one more day before our, guess what? Authors Bre Friday. We have a new author coming in studio to spill the tea on her story, her book, and give you an opportunity to join in a conversation with her as well. So we'll unfold that more as we get closer to Friday. But with that being said, stay hydrated. Please be safe out there. Have an amazing day. And hopefully you'll have time to stop by the coffee break tomorrow as well. I'll see you for Morning Brew in the morning. Bye now.